All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. We've got Parker Canarvis taking on John Prince, the number 15 ranked player in the top 15 players list in Rochester, New York. This is going to be a race to 9 in 8-ball pool. Parker looking to get on the top 15 players list. John Prince looking to maintain his position. The players are going to lag for break shortly. They shake hands and we're off. Parker is going to overshoot the lag by a good amount here. John Prince is going to start us off with the break. All right. Here we go. Tough to say which ball is better here, solids or stripes, both with their own individual issues. Nice combination by John to pocket the 6. He decided to go for solids, and it seems to be a pretty good choice just considering where the 13 ball is. Seems like John attempted to throw the 7 ball into the pocket. Wasn't able to quite get enough spin on that. Parker at the table. Curious to see if Parker plans on breaking out that 13 himself or if he's going to let John do the work on that. Parker leaves himself in a bit of a tricky situation. He's looking at the bank on the 12. Overshoots it by a little bit. Still, gets a pretty good leave. I don't think John can see the 5. Tough to say. We do have an overhead camera coming soon, though. Looks like he's shooting at it. Good opportunity here to break out the 2 ball. John not able to pocket the 5. Parker back at the table. Looks like he has a thin cut on the 13, possibly. Undercuts it by a good amount, and he bumps out the 7 for John. Parker going for the 9 into the right corner pocket. Nice shot. Tough to say if he's clear for the cut on the 12 ball. He might be. He's got his extension out for the shot. Parker leaves himself a bit of an awkward angle on the 13. Now it is possible to slow roll this 13, but it's a pretty tricky hold for the 15 into the far left corner if he chooses to go for that setup. Parker shakes his head a little bit while he's got the bridge out. I wonder if he's planning on going 2 rails for this 15 ball setup, or if he's going to just try to slow roll this. Pretty good idea using the 7 ball, John's 7 ball, to hold for the 15. He isn't able to pot the 13 though, unfortunately. John Prince at the table. An option here is to slow roll the 3 into the 13 and leave the cue ball behind the 4. John decides to go for the 2. John Prince unable to make the thin cut on the 7. Parker likely to go for this 15 ball into the same side pocket. And John is able to get back at the table. John misses the 4 ball. Parker's got a pretty good chance here to just hold position for the 15 into the side pocket by going rail first on 13. Loses control of the cue ball a little bit, but he should be able to shoot this 15 into the far left corner pocket and roll the cue ball up for the 8 ball into the side. Hey, we got Drone Shots in the live chat. What's up, Drone Shots? Parker misses the 8 ball. And sits behind the 7. John with a lot of options here with two-way shots where if he misses, he'll be safe. Drone Shots in the live chat says, "Where's Ronnie?" Ronnie, well, did John Prince leave Parker a cut on the 8 down to the far right corner? Doesn't look like it. Maybe he did, but it's possible Parker needs a little bit of left on this. Tough to say. And it drops directly in. Well done to Parker Canarvis, able to get on the board first. The score is 1-0. Drone Shots wants to know where Ronnie is in the live chat. Ronnie is busy doing Ronnie things. He's out there just demolishing people in pool, and he'll work his way back towards Billiard Breakdown in Rochester, New York. Parker Canarvis to break here. Both players going over some rules likely before his break. Really nice break by Parker. Good spread. The 11-6 is going to be a problem for Parker. Tough to say if the 10 ball actually clears the 3 as well. He may decide to shoot the straight shot on the 7 into the into the right corner, but it is the tougher shot, possible to miss. Solids does seem to be the better option here, although the first ball is slightly more difficult to make. But Parker sinks it no problem. Hey, we got Rich Bodie in the live chat. What's up, Rich? Rich Bodie in the live chat says, "Let's go, Parker. Keep up the hot streak, buddy." Yeah, Parker's been shooting extremely well lately. He recently won a 40-person tournament over here at Billiard Breakdown in Rochester, New York. He was able to take home first place for a grand prize of over $1,200. So well done to Parker for that win. I know that meant a lot. Can he keep it up? John should be able to roll this 14 in for a position on the 15. Ted Beach in the live chat. What's up, Ted? Ted asks Rich, "Hey Rich, how come you're not signed up to get in on this top 15 list?" Asking the important questions here, Ted. Good pot on the 15. Nice position on the 9 ball here. The 3 ball is in the way of the 10 as well as the 11. He's got to make short side position for both balls here if he wants to run this out. Definitely a tricky layout for John Prince here. Surprising miss on the 9. Parker with a good chance to draw this cue ball back on the 3 ball for the 4 into the corner pocket. Parker may have gotten a little too thin on the 4 ball. Not sure if this is a cuttable shot. Rich Bodie in the live chat says he's shooting like crap on the big tables lately. Therefore, he's going to have to pass on the top 15 for now. Parker looking like he's trying to thin cut this. Can he do it? And the cue ball is going to scratch for Parker. John Prince coming to the table with ball in hand and a very nice open layout. Drone Shots in the live chat says no. I say yes. Just regular top should be good for the position on the 10 ball here. John Prince surprisingly wobbles the 9 ball in that corner pocket. Another surprising miss for John there. Parker with a tough cut on the 4. Can he do it? Parker gets up on the shot. He's double checking the angle here. Taking his time. Important shot to make. Natural position for the 8 ball into the side pocket if he pots the 4. John Prince with another chance. Ted Beach in the live chat says, Rich Bodie, you playing tomorrow in the tournament? If so, I'll see you there. Yeah, Christine Strong hosts our tournament here. Tournaments, plural, over here at Billiard Breakdown in Rochester, New York. Reach out to Christine Strong for more information and to sign up for both our Friday as well as our Sunday tournaments. Always a good time. John looking to roll the cue ball down a little bit to maintain an angle on the 11. Little more would have been perfect, but John should be able to work with this. Bob Hendrix in the live chat. What's up, Bob? Bob calling out Ted Beach. Bob says, Ted Beach, I don't see your name on the challengers list. What's going on? John Prince goes for the bank. Is he going to get some sort of fortunate roll? Wow, that's quite the roll he got there. Parker would have been out if the 11 had not bumped into the 4 and set it on the rail. Rich Bodie in the live chat says he's in the tournament Sunday, tomorrow. See you there, Ted. Good leave by Parker. The leave was more important than the actual pot on the 4 here. This cut is still possible for John Prince. Ted Beach in the live chat says he's got to wait till he retires before he can play in this top 15 list. John Prince banks it into the far right corner. Really, really nice shot by John. And he's going to be able to make the score 1-1 here. Well done. Drone Shots in the live chat says, should have played safe. Just bump it.
Because I don't understand. Disrespect. Watch.
Good spread by John, but dry break. Parker at the table with a pretty good look at solids. Let's see if he decides to go for it. Just a stun shot on the 5 ball to hold position for the 2 into the left corner pocket is a pretty straightforward setup.
I'd rather be on a call all day than so what you say is 5 hours?
Interesting choice, going for a 13-3 combination, it seems. Did he leave himself anything? Does Parker have the 4 ball here? Nice bump into the 14 ball to bring that cue ball down for the 6. He doesn't have much of an angle on the 6. Let's see if he can work this cue ball back up the table for a shot on something. Good job. Really nice position on the 5. Let's see if he's going to take care of this 2 ball now as well. Interesting play here by Parker. Does the 7 go into the side pocket? That's what he's taking a look at right now. Does seem like it goes, but it's a very, very narrow margin. Parker taking his time here, trying to think this one through. Decides the side pocket shot seems to be his best option here, maybe. It may be possible for Parker to slide the 7 past the 9 ball as well. Let's see what he's going to go for here. Nice shot. Should be able. Oh, thought it dropped. My mistake. Parker misses the 7 into the side pocket. John Prince with a chance. John unable to pot the 10 ball. Doesn't look like he can see the 1. Actually, maybe he can see just the left edge of the 1 to cut it into the side pocket. Position on the 7 is tricky. Did Parker call the 1 ball into the side pocket? I believe he did. Or was it the 7? Either way, he doesn't make the shot, and the 7 is left in a pretty inconvenient location here. John Prince nearly fouls on the 10 ball. Goes for a rail first kick to get that cue ball back towards the center of the table, but isn't able to pot the 10. Not too many good options here. Let's see what Parker comes up with. Maybe some sort of safety behind the 1. That's actually a really, really nice bank attempt by Parker there. Good shot. It's also in the way of the 13 for John. It does look possible for John to maybe even shoot the 14 down past the 1. Not too sure what that shot was about. John able to get another pretty fortunate roll as a result of his miss. The 7 is looking like it's blocking the correct angle on the 1. Maybe Parker can thin the 1 ball into the far left corner. Tough to say. John possibly looking to play a two-way shot behind the 8 ball for Parker. Does he get it though? Looks like Parker shooting directly at the 1 ball here. Nice shot. He's got a thin cut on the 7. Bringing the 8 ball back here, bringing the cue ball back for the 8 is a little tricky. He gets to roughly the 50-yard mark, and Parker is going to call the right corner pocket. Can he make it? He sinks it. Really nice shot by Parker. The score is now 2-1. Parker Canarvis in the lead. Really, really nice break by Parker here. Really not too many easy shots, though, to start him off. Good pop by Parker on the 9 ball. Parker with a pretty good chance of running this one out. Kind of seemed like he was trying to stun the cue ball to hold position. Instead, takes the shot on the 11 and wobbles it in the corner pocket. John Prince here. He could shoot the 4. Seems to be the best option. He's grabbing the bridge out, though. Is he going for a bank on the 1 ball? Really didn't seem like he had enough angle on that 1 to actually bank it into the right corner pocket without getting a double kiss with the cue ball. Parker likely to go for a 10-11 combination shot here. Not going to go for it. The 10 is clear for the left corner as well. And Parker attempts to draw the cue ball back out towards the center of the table, but he's not going to get there. Contacted the 11 too far to the left and ends up drawing the cue ball directly behind John's 1. Nice contact by Parker. That's not an easy jump shot at all. Very minimal clearance on the 1. Good contact. John tries to avoid the 3 ball on the way back up. He doesn't get it. 3 ball is going to sit in that pocket. Parker's 14 does look like it's still clear for that far right corner, though. John Prince here really needs to be able to run this one out. Relatively simple layout here. Good angle on the 1 ball to roll this cue ball back up towards the right of the 8 ball for a side pocket setup. John misses the 1 ball somehow. Tries to cheat the pocket a little to get more of an angle on the cue ball, to have it roll up closer to the 8, but he's not able to get it. Parker gets a pretty thin cut on the 14. Holding position for the 13 here may be a little too difficult. He may have to go around the table, back around for the position on the 13 here. And is the cue ball going to sit behind the 8? It is. Holding position was not quite possible there. He had to go around the table, back around for the 13. Parker grabs this jump cue. For everyone watching, make sure you tune in Monday. Monday is going to be Ron Costanzio taking on Shaun Zink as well. It's going to be a great match. Parker makes good contact on the 13. Is he going to get lucky behind the 8? I believe he does. That would be quite the roll from Parker there. Tough to say if John can see this one. He may be able to just spin this cue ball around just a touch to go rail first, if he can't. John left with a shot on the 8 into the right corner pocket. Can he make it to bring the score 2-2? Nice shot by John. Scores 2-2. Both players having multiple chances to finish out the rack. Dry break from John. Tough to say which ball is better here, solids or stripes. I would probably choose stripes here if it were me. The 13 is sitting behind John's 4 ball. It does look like it is clear. Nice shot. Bob Hendrix in the live chat, do you have any score prediction for this one? Really, really nice bump on that 12 ball for Parker. Is Parker taking a look at the 14 here? Really nice shot. I didn't even think it cleared. Parker able to find an angle on it. Well done. Really nice shot by Parker on that 11. Seems to be getting a little more comfortable at the table. Both players missing some relatively simple shots early on. Let's see if they can get it out of their system. Looks like Parker called the bank into the far right corner. Almost sinks it, actually. John Prince back at the table. John taking his time with this shot. Goes for a bank. He does leave Parker with a straight shot on 12. Nice shot. Is Parker able to leave himself an angle on the 9 ball here as well? No hesitation here from Parker. Looks like he does have a shot. He's not able to make it. Parker smiling at himself for missing the shot. John Prince with a full rack still on the table. He's got to start making some balls here. He's not able to. This may be a little too far for Parker to jump. Doesn't look like the cue ball clears the 5 on the long rail either. Have you been practicing your masse, Parker? Parker able to get the cue ball past. Nice shot. Is he going to bring the jump cue out for the 8 ball into the side pocket? Good contact. Drone shots in the live chat says jump time. Yes, it was. John Prince unable to make these relatively easy shots. Drone shots in the live chat says go blue. Who's blue? Drone shots. Good attempt here by Parker. John Prince with another chance at the table. Drone shots in the live chat says Michigan basketball. Basketball is actually one word and not two. Little known fun fact. Bob Hendrix in the live chat says betting blue is Duke University. To be honest, I have no idea what you guys are even talking about. John Prince is going to leave this 8 ball for Parker. Parker is on the rail. It's a slightly uncomfortable shot, but regular topspin here is the preferred shot for this anyways. Parker able to clean it up. Score is now 3-2. Parker in the lead.
Yeah, well, I didn't see your truck out front. I didn't see you. What do you got?
Bob Hendrix with his score prediction of 15-12 in favor of Parker. Sounds good, Bob. Let's see how you do.
cards over there.
I like this. You added to this?
Bob Hendrix realizes that this is a race to 9. Bob Hendrix in the live chat says, obviously reading is a struggle. It's a race to 9, not 15. Bob's new score prediction is 9-7 in favor of Parker. Although, Bob, you've already locked in your prediction of 15-12. Anyone willing to bet against Bob on a 15-12 score prediction? I'll take 100 against it. Bob Hendrix in the live chat says, no bet. John chooses stripes. Let's see if he goes for this 15 into the side pocket. If he slow rolls this enough, he'll be able to land on the 13 down by the short rail for a breakout shot on the 11. John misses a shot, ties up the 15 with some of his other balls. Not a great position to be in, although the 3 is very convenient for Parker here. Good rail first shot. Definitely wanted the cue ball to come back a little more. He ended up hitting that object ball a little flat. This is a chance to use inside spin to go into the 3. Now you're also going to break out John's other balls here. Let's see if it's a worthwhile attempt. The 3 does seem to clear the 13 into the left corner. Tough to say for sure though, but there's some sort of development there, and the 15 is still tied up for John. Good leave by Parker. When in doubt, leave some distance.
Chrysler Building, New York City.
Nice shot by John. Does the 15 clear?
They had an episode about it on the History Channel where they made plans for the Empire State Building. Some buildings they weren't no longer the tallest building, so they raised the peak right from the inside of the building. That huge peak was done not from the outside but from the inside. Overnight.
Good attempt by John. The 15 is in the way of the 1 for the corner pocket. It's going to be a little tricky here to get a good shot on the 1 ball for Parker. Let's see if he just sits this cue ball behind the 1, it seems. Good save. Tough for John to get the correct angle on the bank on the far short rail to come back for the 15 here. See what he does. Parker's going to have ball in hand. Parker looking like he'll be able to finish this out. Goes for the 8 ball into the side pocket setup. Is he going to be able to make it 4-2? Well done to Parker. Score is now 4-2. Parker with a 2-game lead over John Prince. Shout out to Jason Dutra in the live chat. Jason says, let's go Parker. John Prince at the table with a very nice layout. Nice layout for John Prince here. Let's see if he can capitalize on it. Good angle on the 2 ball. Looks like he's jacking up for a stun or draw shot here, though. Not too sure why he went for that. Rolling this cue ball forward on the shot would have been preferable. You'd be able to get position on either the 5 or the 6. Parker Canarvis is going to have ball in hand here, removing the magic rack. The 10-11 is the biggest problem here for Parker. Let's see if he can resolve it quickly. Let's see if he's considering this thin cut on the 11. Doesn't look like it. He's going to go for the 9 into the side pocket. He could shoot the 13, but now is even an opportunity to either shoot the 11 or the 15. If you shoot the 15, make sure you follow this for the possibility of going into the 7-11 to help develop it a little bit. Doesn't hit it quite hard enough, but it would have been perfect. Parker misses the shot. Pretty good roll for John Prince here. The 5 and the 7 are broken out a little bit. Really no clear shot for either of them, but at least they're not stuck together. John misses the cut on the 2 ball. Not a bad choice by Parker. Just develop his one problem ball, leave the opponent's 5 where it is. It's enough of an inconvenience there. Really, almost a really good shot for John. Unfortunately, the 11 gets in the way for him, but the 7 ball is in a good position here. If John was able to not have that 11 roll in the way, could have been out. Good lead for John Prince. Parker misses the 12 ball a little wide. Double checking his stroke right there. John Prince at the table. The 7 ball is a good opportunity to set up for the 6. 2 rails. He isn't able to make the shot. John's been missing quite a bit early on in this set. Parker looking to do something now about the 11-5. Looking to trade places, which he does very nicely. Good shot. John now in the same predicament as Parker just was. Really nice pop by John. The cue ball is going to get hooked in that corner pocket. He may not even have a shot on the 6. He may have to shoot the 5 here. He's going for the bank. Parker is going to be able to get ball in hand and likely finish this out unless the 5 rolls in the way. Looks like Parker is going to need to leave himself a thin cut on the 8 to pot it into the right corner. Fortunate leave for John Prince there. Makes it slightly inconvenient for Parker. Parker should be able to make this shot. But John Prince is going to be able to get back on the table. He's got a really nice layout here. He's just got to make sure to make these shots. Good position on 2 to just stun this cue ball towards the center of the table for the 6.
Dude, no wonder you're fucking. That's what I said. Did you get a second job and get away from bullshit, or just probably both, man? Dude, nothing drives me more crazy than people arguing.
John Prince unable to make the 2 ball. Another very surprising miss from John there. Parker left with a hanger on the 8 ball. And he's able to take it. Score is now 5-2. Parker now with a 3-game lead over John Prince. Parker with a pretty good layout here on stripes, although he gets a tricky position on either the 11 or the 13. Tough cut here. John Prince getting out the bridge for this shot. Stuns above the 1 ball nicely. Is he considering the 6? If he's got a good look on the 6, now maybe a good time to shoot it. But he's going for the 5. John doesn't leave himself with much here. He's got a really thin cut on the 3 into the side pocket. Almost makes the cut. Parker back at the table. Really nice leave by Parker here on the sitting the cue ball behind the 13. John with not many options here. Hey, he makes good contact on the 6. No ball in hand for Parker. It was a close one. Is Parker going to go into the 6 ball here, or the 14 on this 12 ball shot? He chooses to set up for the 13, and he's actually got a pretty nice angle on the 13 to just roll this cue ball forward to bump directly into that 14. Tough to actually get a shot on the 14 though, but he gets it. Well done. Very thin cut for the left corner pocket. Can he do it? Really, really nice cut by Parker there. Now he's got a long straight shot on the 8 ball. Can he do it? Parker calls the right corner. And to make it 6-2. He sinks it. Really nicely done by Parker. Score is now 6-2. Parker further increasing his lead. John Prince needing to tighten up the game and start making some balls. Parker to break.
No, he said there was I have to wait till this is over to watch.
Parker chooses stripes. He's checking the angles on all these shots, trying to map out the correct run. And he gets a little far back up the table for the 9, but a touch of inside should be able to get him on the 10 or the 14. No problem. Is he going to overhit it? He overhits it by a pretty good amount there. Anywhere in the center of the table would have been perfect. But Parker makes a really, really nice cut, and he's going to sit behind the 1 ball. Really unfortunate roll for Parker there. He's calling the kick on the 14 into the side pocket.
Oh my God.
The 8 ball would have dropped into that right corner if the 2 wasn't in the way for him. The 2 ball is a little bit of insurance for John Prince here. It's got he is able to shoot with a little bit less pressure with that 2 ball in the way of the 8 for Parker. He even develops the 2 with a really nice shot on the 3. Well done. Curious to see if he's going to go for the 6 ball into the side pocket. It seems to be the smarter choice here, but he's going to remove the blocker in hopes of being able to run the rest of this rack out. Nice shot on the 5 by John Prince.
I've seen
Stun shot here will do. Good shot. He's got a good angle on the 4. He could stun this cue ball towards the right for the 6 ball into the left corner pocket. Well done. And he's able to make the 6 as well. Nice shooting by John Prince. Starting to look like he's warming up and getting in the groove. Can he make the 8? Nice shot. Score is now 6-3. Parker Canarvis still in the lead over John Prince, but John able to run out a nice rack there.
Yeah, I'm halfway through Buck Rogers in the 26th century, too. Gotta get on that resident. That has to get off the season. We're making it for him right now. Which one? Game of Thrones? I got it. House of Dragons.
House of Dragons is good too. I'm like 2 seasons behind on it. There's only 2 seasons.
Season behind.
I watched the first season of House of Dragons and I like it. So freaking boring. Like, it is a lot of stuff. With Game of Thrones,
It's kind of
although it's but I know how it ended and I'm like,
there's a new,
yeah, they started getting
oh my God.
because they want to be on the
No, close. The red guy who's here. Oh, that's tough.
That's what I was thinking.
Something boy. Yes, new Hellboy. I think. Yes, I'm a little way in. Right back. Not the one with the Giants. Like the one with the Giants. There's a brand new 2024.
Or that's the character. He was in Black Widow. He was Rick Carnation guy, yeah. He was hilarious.
Really good attempt by Parker, going for the 11-14 combination. Tries to develop 2 of his problem balls at once. Unfortunately, doesn't get that good of a roll. The 11 and the 14 are still both blocked, but that's the preferred position over solids.
Yeah, 2024 Hellboy. Yeah, the Swanger in the beginning. I don't know. I'm only a few minutes in, 15 minutes in. Seems to progress. he was talking about Ron Perlman. Then they made another movie with some other guy. That was it was okay. But then this one,
Let's see if John Prince here has any plans for this 2-1 ball over there. Not easy to develop at all.
yeah. Yeah, that's why I stopped watching. The guy? Yeah, it's the one with the Giants. Right?
Is Parker looking at making this 11 ball into the corner pocket? He was. Interesting choice. As long as Parker can get on the 11 ball, this is a nice layout for him. John Prince with a nice layout as well. This is a very runnable spread here for John.
Halfway through Joe the dial-in, halfway through $6 million. Man, I got finished.
Good cut into the side pocket.
I don't want to watch the show today. I only want to watch the stuff from the back home. I think it's my midlife crisis. Oh my God, right? I watched the monsters.
John gets pretty sharp on the 1. Looks like he's eyeing the 7 ball. Although taking the sharp cut on the 1 may be preferable here. John Prince calls the 7. Does well to avoid the scratch, but doesn't get the right angle. Parker with a really, really nice position on the 11 ball. There wasn't much room to get there, but he does. Nice shot. Parker stuns the 13 for a position on the 10 into the far right corner. It's looking like he should be able to make it 7-3. Nice shot.
I can support Jake for $100 a week. Sign me up. I think it cost me that next box. Every month I look at my credit card bill on Xbox.
The score is now 7-3. Parker furthering his lead.
He's got access to his Xbox.
You can cancel that. Call the credit card company and say, I'm no longer doing business. No transaction. Disapprove the transaction. Scratch on the 8 ball. I scratched on for the future. You can do it. I know.
Early scratch into the side pocket for Parker. John Prince at the table with ball in hand. Nice open layout as well. No problem balls for either solid or stripes. Let's see what he decides to go with. Really nice shot by John Prince there. He's able to maintain a really good angle on the 12 ball. He should be able to stun draw this cue ball up the table a little bit for the 8 ball into the right corner pocket. Looks like he's going to follow this though to shoot the 8 ball into the side. He gets to the 50-yard mark. Both the corner as well as the side pocket is pretty inconvenient of a shot. Tough to say which one's the higher percentage shot. Did John Prince call the bank? May have. Nearly makes it. Parker Canarvis back at the table with a bunch of solids. The 2 ball seems to be the shot to shoot here. Should be able to get back on the 1.
They're parked on the freaking street all the time.
He may be thinking about shooting the 6 to play a two-way shot, leaving the cue ball behind the 5. And Drone Shots in the live chat says safe with the 6 right when I suggest it. Glad we're on the same page, Drone Shots. If it were me, I'd probably go for the 2, but there's always an option to play for a safety when you have a position like this. Why go for it when you have an open layout? Parker chooses to play safe. Is John Prince able to make contact here?
I can't imagine wanting to purposely spend that much time in my
John able to see the 8 ball directly. He drops the 8 into the left corner pocket, but that's not what he called. John Prince showing a bit of frustration for that 8 ball rolling in the way it did. Very unfortunate roll for John here. Score is now 8-3, Parker Canarvis on the hill. Drone Shots in the live chat says, need more camera angles. Yes, we do, and we have them coming. Stay tuned for our overhead camera that's going to be installed probably within a week. John Prince looking to shoot the 2 into the side. Misses the shot. Parker at the table with choice. Parker choosing to go with stripes. Makes good position for the 15 into the corner pocket. Parker misses the 11 into the side. Nice breakout shot by John Prince. Clears up the 6-7 very nicely. John Prince goes for the bank on the 7. The shot did not seem possible. Good angle on the 11 into the side pocket here for Parker. Curious to see if he plans on making position for the 10 or drawing this cue ball back for the 13, then the 12. He's going to make position for the 10. Parker uses inside spin to bring the cue ball back up towards the center of the table for a shot on the 13 into the side. That inside spin causes Parker to miss the shot. He doesn't adjust for the throw. John Prince at the table. John grabbing the bridge for the shot on the 6. John does not make the 6. Parker with a good look on the 10. He's got to make sure not to bump into the 8 ball on the way back. Can he pass under it for position on the 13? He could try to draw this cue ball past the 8 as well. Let's see what he decides to do. Past the 8 it is, but contact on the 10 was way too thick.
Excuse me, my neighbor is slurping crazy loud. I've only heard you a couple times.
Does John leave him a shot? Looks like he wasn't able to roll the cue ball back quite far enough for a shot on either the 4 or the 2. And we've got an entire group of people walking through. John Prince bringing out the jump cue for the shot. John unable to clear the jump. Parker with a good look on, I believe, the 12 ball. He's going to go for the 10 first. Holds position for the 13 into the side with perfect speed. Just wants to stun draw this cue ball back a little bit. Good shot. Is Parker able to finish this out and become the new number 15 in the top 15 players list for Rochester, New York? He's perfect on the 8. Can he do it for the win? Yes, he can. Big congratulations to Parker Canarvis for defeating John Prince for the number 15 spot in the top 15 players list in Rochester, New York. This was a race to 9 and 8-ball pool. And yeah, really well done to Parker for being able to get the win. John Prince, I know, can shoot better than how he shot. Really unfortunate misses. But it is what it is. Good job to both players, and congratulations once again to Parker. Thanks for tuning into Billiard Breakdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.